Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Sunday, June 19th, 2016 by Gaia Living. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I speak my worth into bloom. And today we are building to the full moon in Sagittarius, the second full moon of Sun in Sagittarius, which is happening early tomorrow morning. So we know when the full moon is building, the crazy energy comes up. It rises in us. The full moon brings up energy to be released. It's just how the moon is like, here I am, see me in my glory. That's what we do. And so be present with yourself to process anything that is coming up, that's surfacing, especially as we have had these, bookend full moons that have started the process in Sagittarius and ending the process of this Sagittarius energy, taking us into our beliefs, taking us into the energy of truth, allowing us to be the philosopher when it comes to our own lives and how we're showing up in our lives. And this is working really strongly with the energy of Saturn retrograde in Sagittarius, helping us review our beliefs. Saturn has reached 11 degrees, and tomorrow with the full moon will maintain that energy at 11 degrees, this master number, and oppose Mercury at 11 degrees in Gemini. So we've got this master stretch going on within us to help us shift whatever energy is coming on. And it comes through us opening our minds to ourselves. I'm actually going to show you my cards before I get really into this. I pulled the flowering and the compromise card together. And I think this is saying, in order to, flower, fully bloom, put your worth, your soul into bloom, you've got to compromise with the universe. And that's going to be like, this path may not always be completely comfortable. It may not completely make sense. It may not go along with the path that you thought you were going to walk, the life you thought you were going to lead. But if you are tuning into your soul, if you're letting this energy come up and through you, if you're compromising with this energy, be like, all right, I can work with you. This is where the blooming is going to come. I know a lot of times with this compromise card, I'm like, don't compromise. But in this energy, it's like, you got to be willing to work with what's showing up. The more you resist it, the tougher it's going to be for you in this energy. So this is time to work with it. That being said, we've got the moon, like I said, in Sagittarius, making a few connections, not too much today. The moon is going to connect to Jupiter, North Node, Uranus, and Chiron through the day as we build to that full moon, like I said, early tomorrow morning. So the moon connecting to Jupiter, there's an element of balance in this. It's at 15 degrees, which is a 6. So that's that balance energy. And so in this energy, we're having to take care of our bodies as this energy surfaces. And so this energy is saying, the Jupiter energy, which wants to expand, and the sun or the moon in Sagittarius, which is like, hey, I want to have some fun. This is asking you to bring some joy. Bring a little goodness into your life to help you as you compromise with these energies. Treat yourself. It's the treat yourself energy. Take care of yourself. Don't overindulge. Find that balance in it. Be good to yourself. Whether it's like, my mind being good to myself right now would be a pitaya bowl. Something like that. Something with fruit and coolness, filling your body with color. Or maybe it is going out to lunch with friends, just in a way that's going to feel good to your body, to show you this is the path I want to be on. This is important because we have the moon meeting up with the North Node. And the North Node energy is like, hey, this is your destiny. Are you walking in it or are you running from it? You got to compromise with the universe to get there. But the universe wants you to have fun. It's not trying to whack-a-mole you into submission. Then in the evening, we have the moon connecting to Uranus. This is where I think the innovative thought is going to come in and help us in our shift. This is a time to relax and show up for whatever is wanting to filter down in through you for this energy. And I got an Abraham quote for this that really fits. And the Abraham quote is, be less intensely focused on the problem or the question and feel more anticipation of the solution or the answer. And that's really that energy of the moon connecting to Uranus. That's that energy of the compromise card. It's stopping that resistance and working with it to bring in the energy that wants to come in. And this, I believe, is the energy that wants to come in. It's change. We're in this cycle of major change that's going to bring us to a new level of wholeness and unity on this planet. But it starts within us. It starts by finding harmony within us, harmony within the universe, before we can find it outside and around us. That being said, this full moon really is this stretching energy. let go of what you can let go. And if you find yourself in the mind process, battling what's going on in your mind, remember that Abraham thing. Get more focused on the solution. I love the word solution because to me it's solution. It's connected to your soul. And so get more into that energy of letting that come in than worrying about the what is, because that's just going to take you round and round and round into the mind. I also want to mention this is the last, full day of Sun in Gemini. The Sun is going to shift out of Gemini tomorrow. So really work with your mental energy. And that is the work of focusing the energy of allowing right now. Allowing and opening, bringing in the stretch, for this full moon that we're building to. The card from Rumi, A New Gown. The poem is, weary and consumed by longing, I was caressed by my beloved last night. My wounded soul was set free when I tasted the sweetness of love. My spirit was lifted at once. I surrendered my life while overflowing with joy, and my vision was filled with light. Love said, don't feel so hopeless, my weary and gloomy one, for my generosity is beyond forgetting those devoted to me. See how boundless divine justice can be. Behold my immeasurable kindness. Love embraced my spirit, and all my doubts vanished at once. A new and glorious robe of honor was placed on my shoulders. Love offered me the power of new vision and the transforming touch of divine generosity, and placed the chalice of eternal wine in my hand. It says, the oracle, oh, beloved, if you could only see the incredible gift, the symbolic robe being offered to you now. Your fears would quake and tremble, disappearing more quickly than you could imagine. Your heart would take wings and become so light your entire being would lift clear off the ground and soar like an angel bird amongst the playground of divine mother skies. This oracle comes with sacred portent. You are fast approaching a moment of great leap, an evolutionary shift on your spiritual path. Your sense of yourself and your divine identity is about to be revealed and realized in a way that's more potent than ever before. This is wonderful. It's divine happening. Do not humble yourself excessively. You do not have to battle with false pride either. Simply honor yourself as a living being worthy of life, worthy of this royal path of divine realization. What a gift it is to cast aside belief in inferiority or superiority, unhelpful as those notions are for you now. What a gift instead to embrace your own path, irrespective of what others may think, whether they hold it in glory or derision. This oracle comes with sacred guidance for you. You are stepping into empowerment in a new way, and it is to be honored. Do not allow yourself to be dragged into dramas or power games. You are worth so much more than that. You are tapping into your inner dignity, and others may not know how to respond. Some will respond with love and acknowledgement, others with fear and judgment, calling you too big for your boots or high and mighty. Those are voices of fear, not truth. Be in your dignity, your integrity, your power, and keep going. It is the divine that urges you thus, not the ego. Do not doubt the changes happening within you now. Embrace them. So that is it for today. Book a reading if you want to dive into your full moon. I think I'm going to be coming up with a full moon reading offer coming up tomorrow, so check that out. But until then, I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.